So, Jason, there is a very, very important fight for the welterweight division on the main card, and that is Wonderboy Thompson fighting Vicente Luque. Who you got?
As much as I like Vicente Luque and as entertaining as a fighter he is, and his fights are always must watch, and he's very skilled and he wins them and is impressively oftentimes. There's my brain automatically thinks Wonderboy Thompson, and there's only one number to me that really makes me hesitate whatsoever, and that's number 36. Wonderboy's 36 years old. If it's heavyweight 205, that's fine. But when the lower you go in weight, age always has a factor. You know, when will he decline? He's lost 3 out of his last 4, but his 3 out of the last 4 to good opponents. He's lost to Anthony Pettis in a fight he was winning handily, and then Pettis pulled magic out of his butt. He lost to Darren Till in a fight I thought he won. Lost to Tyron Woodley in a majority decision. So he's losing to pretty good fighters. And then when you look on the flip side of things, and you look at Vicente Luque's record as even though he hasn't lost since Leon Edwards, which is one of the better fighters in the division, and that was in 2017. Mike Perry, Derek Krantz, Brian Barberena, Jalen Turner, good fighters, no doubt. Fun fighters. When they fight, I want to watch them. They are not Wonderboy Thompson. And they're not Wonderboy Thompson at 36 years old. I think even a 36-year-old Thompson. I mean, and even like the Mike Perry fight, that was still a split decision for Vicente Luque. Like I would thought on paper, like he's much better than Mike Perry. He should have really took it to him in that fight. Now, that was a fairly close fight. So I just think Vicente is taking a heck of a step up. Assuming Wonderboy doesn't get old all of a sudden, I just think he's just such a higher level technical fighter than Vicente that, this is maybe the moment Vicente kind of hits a 170-pound ceiling and maybe he isn't an elite fighter. But if he wins, that'll be hell of a statement and a huge, stepping stone moment for him. But my gut, even at 36 years old, I cannot go against Wonderboy Thompson in this fight.
Yeah, I have a hard time picking against Wonderboy here also. Vicente Luque, like you said, he's gone through some very respectable fighters. I mean, that Brian Barberena fight, fantastic.
Yes.
That's still a fight of the year candidate.
Yes.
Luque is consistently entertaining, consistently dangerous, and exciting to watch, man. I love watching Vicente Luque, but Wonderboy Thompson is a different type of fighter. He is a guy who is able to slow or speed up a fight the way he wants it, how he wants it. And I think that's very crucial here because I don't think Wonderboy wants to jump in the cage with Luque and have this fast-paced, exciting fight. Mm-hmm. That doesn't sound like the right thing to do, especially coming off of, one of the more brutal knockouts of the year against Anthony Pettis. At his age, he's just thinking like, maybe he should be worried about that chin. Not to say that he shot it in any way right now, but this is how it begins. So for Wonderboy, if he can maintain distance, he can use those side kicks, he can stay to the outside, and he can keep Luque trying to play bull to his matador. I think that is the best route for Wonderboy to win this. And also too, man, Wonderboy has this really sneaky way of giving you that one-shot kill when you least expect it. When you are kind of in this comfortable pace where he can suddenly just flash something on you that sends you, kind of packing, don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Granted, he hasn't had a finish for a couple years now at least, but even you look at like the Roy McDonald fight, while he was able to maintain a particular pace and then throw that one strike that just kind of sets you back, makes you reset.
Yeah.
Luque seems to be the type to where that one shot will set him back a little, but then it'll just come right back. Like he can potentially just keep opening himself up to that kill shot over and over and over again. I'm gonna go Wonderboy by decision here. I think by the beginning of the second round, I think it'll be very clear that Wonderboy is still an elite welterweight. And while Luque, I think he'll be successful against a lot of people, and ultimately probably will find himself breaking the top 10. Probably will find himself, in the title discussions at some point. I don't think it's going to happen Saturday night.